Well, thanks everybody for being here. Great to kind of meet you all. And I'm frankly flabbergasted that you would choose to spend your lunch hour this way, but fantastic. And looking forward to telling you a little bit about what we do at Curiosity, which is basically to help you search less, find more, and get more done. And the problem here, I think, is well known to anybody who's ever worked in an organization of any size. It's basically that enterprise search is broken. There are too many files in too many places, and searching through a network drive or scrolling through emails is the most frustrating thing ever. And it's a huge waste of time. On average, people waste about 1 day a week looking for information. And it's even worse than that. Because they can't find existing results, they end up recreating these results, rewriting emails, recreating documents, especially as people move jobs or even leave the company. And it's massively frustrating. It's a waste of money. And so we built a solution for it. Curiosity lets busy teams find all of their information in one place. So it connects all of their information into one search interface. You could think of it as the search engine for your team. That means both cloud apps, things like Gmail or GitHub, but also the custom enterprise software that we all know and sometimes love, things like document management systems, QMS systems, and the like. It also searches across all different content types. So not just emails and attachments, PDFs, PowerPoints, but also things like Slack messages or zip files or even images and video. And that helps you get more done. So it helps you save time and money. You can imagine if people are spending a day a week looking for information, then using that time more productively is a huge money and time saver. And it also helps you ensure that your knowledge is the knowledge in your company, which is really at the core of the company, is used and not lost when people change jobs or move. And the great thing about this is because it's built to be easy to set up, we see ROIs of over 100% in year one. So these things are paying for themselves in the first year. You don't have to wait for many years until one day maybe you get a return on investment. And sometimes people even find documents they didn't even know they had, which is quite fun. So how does this differ from search products you may have seen in the past? The first thing is it's the easiest search to set up in the market, full stop. It can be set up in days, not in months. In fact, we were doing some tests. We can now set up a raw system in a matter of minutes. The second thing is that we use AI in the background, obviously, otherwise we wouldn't be here to help users get better results. And I'll talk a little bit about how we do that in a moment. And finally, because we come from an enterprise background ourselves and we know how important data security, information security is, Curiosity includes out of the box, not just permissions management, because not everybody's allowed to find everything, and encryption, but also we can deploy either in your cloud or on-premise, so your data never leaves your environment. Okay, you say, so where's the AI? We actually don't talk much about AI anymore, although we use a lot of it in the background because we find that it gets a bit hypey sometimes. But we do use a lot of these models in the background, and we use them in a number of ways, some of which I want to illustrate. First of all, we use AI models to help users search by learning their jargon. So what the system will do is it will try and learn synonyms from the specific document corpus and then expand users' searches based on what it's learned. It also works for abbreviations because you all know, especially in large companies, you always have a ton of abbreviations, and you don't always remember that the colleague who wrote the document that you're looking for may have spelled out that abbreviation. So the system will help you by expanding that. And technically, those are n-gram embeddings and a set of models for capturing abbreviations. Another way we use AI models is for document recommendations. This is helpful, for example, if I have a customer request and I want to understand, have we answered this before? Or if I want to find, is there another version of this document that is maybe more suitable for what I want to do? It's really helpful for that kind of thing. And here we've done a lot of tests here, and what we found is the best recommendation engines that we can use here are actually based on page space embeddings. So they're based on what is connected to this document in the graph. And that is the final way I want to talk about today that we use AI in these systems, which is as each document comes in, it goes through a set of models which extract not just the metadata, but go into the text and use named entity extraction and entity linking to link everything into a graph database. And we don't do that because it's cool, but although it is cool, at least I think so, we do it because it's useful. It's the difference between information and knowledge. Linked information is knowledge. And if you can link things into a graph database, that both allows you to filter in intelligent ways, because if I search something, I can filter by what it's linked to. I can offer filters by what it's linked to get to your result more quickly. But also it offers very easy and intuitive ways of navigating through the data, especially because not everything I look for is always a document. If you think of a CRM system, you might have a deal. A deal has emails and documents linked to it, but it's not actually a document. It's what we call a business object. And this offers a natural way of getting from a document to a deal, to a customer, to a part number, and to another document, for example. So how do you get this? We offer free trials. In fact, we'll soon be releasing free trials that you can just click on the website. It'll spin up an instance. You can upload your data and get started. If you want to deploy it on premise, then we help you connect your data, and then you just start using it. Teams we see using this first are often technical support, R&D teams, engineering teams. But if you have run across the problem that you're struggling to find a document, you might even want to try it in your own team. And that is all I want to say about curiosity today. So very happy to take questions and to continue the conversation later.